Good morning, fans. So welcome to day 4. Today there's good news and there's bad news on just like all fronts. With symptoms, yesterday I ended up falling asleep for 2 hours, and after that nap I woke up and I could tell that I could feel that my fever had broken. I was only at 99.1, at my highest, but I woke up and I was at 98.8, which isn't normal 98.6, so that's barely a fever. I don't even think that counts as a fever. This morning I'm still at 98.8, but I woke up not congested. So I'm feeling good. I think tomorrow I might be tomorrow, the day after, might be normal. Bad news is that the infamous Kitty was coughing yesterday, and my mom was like, oh my God, you have to take a test. And Kitty was like, I cough literally every day, which is true, but she took a test and it had the faintest second line, which means any line is a positive. But then Kitty's going around being like, well, I feel better than ever. I feel great, really. So she has a appointment at Kaiser on Wednesday because she is a third of a lung. So that's bad news. But I guess the good news is she still maintains that she feels good. My mother continues to test negative, so I don't know. She might be out of the woods. It's kind of been 5 or 7 days since exposure for her. Woke up to a remote start from Emory. January 31st, we go back in person. Don't really know how I feel about that, given the 2 classes I'm taking are intro sculpture and jazz dance. I look forward to doing those both in my living room. Shortened quarantine. Is that good news? Is that bad news? I don't know. As someone who's currently in quarantine, I'm technically today's day 4. Tomorrow I could come out. I'm not coming out tomorrow. I'm thinking maybe on New Year's Day I'll come out, which would be day 8. Does that seem right? I don't know. If tomorrow is my last day of symptoms, I don't know. I'll think about it. I think maybe is the hullabaloo that they're doing it for wrong reasons. I don't know. Fill me in. What's the politics on that? When should I come out? I'm certainly not coming out tomorrow, so don't worry about that. Also, I did finish this book. Didn't like it. I think the reason is there's 3 main characters and I only liked one of them. There's this boy named Mitchell who goes traveling around Europe and India, and he goes on this religious spiritual awakening. I enjoyed that part, but the other 2 characters I didn't care for. As far as my goals from yesterday, I did finish the book. That was one goal, and I did cook something for myself. Unfortunately, I did not watch Royal Tenenbaums, but I did do this puzzle and I did time myself, and I'm embarrassed how long it took me. It took me 19 minutes and 30 something seconds. Should have taken me half that. And then my goals for today are I'm gonna do Christmas. I've opened only a few of my Christmas gifts, so I'm gonna open my Christmas gifts today, a few days delayed, and then I'm gonna film a video. I'm gonna do Trisha Paytas style on my kitchen floor, no editing, 90-minute video. So tune in for that. And then also today, I just need to bite the bullet and start this book. I've wanted to read Wolf Hall for so long. I really like historical fiction. It's supposed to be one of the top 10 best historical fiction books ever written. And I just have to do it. And I'm scared of it because it's long and it's dense, but I think I might really like it. And if I don't, I can stop. So I just have to once I just open it, once I just sit down to read it, it'll be fine. But otherwise I'll just stare at it forever. And then also today I want to watch Royal Tenenbaums. Okay, so now we're gonna do a bit of a house tour. So those of you who've been watching my channel for a while now know that I'm in the house of our good friend Rachel Isco's mother is the primary occupant, but she's 85 or something. So there are some elements to this home where you can tell it's primarily occupied by an old woman, such as whenever someone is at my door, the Ring doorbell comes over the house and says, someone is at Bubby's door. So I'm Bubby right now. Also, she has one of these that I can take up the stairs, cute. And then everything is very safe. I have one of those help I've fallen and I can't get up buttons. There's lots of blood pressure medicine, stuff like that. There's tissues in every room, which has been helpful for my condition. And then also in the master bedroom, the bed has one of these remotes. So like I can raise the head, I can raise the feet, I can make it give me a massage, I can make it vibrate. You can vibrate either head, feet, or both. I have been using, like, it's very helpful for sitting up in bed and reading. I wish I could flip cameras, but ready, it's rising. Do you see? He is risen. Merry Christmas. Fuck, that's Easter.